So we're back with Beyonce and Kelly and Michelle, Destiny. They are reuniting right here on the Oprah show. And I saw a little tear. Was that a tear in your eye? Or was that, yes. And what was that all about?
Because I love these girls so much. And, you know, Survivor's just definitely. I'm sorry. No, it's just a beautiful song. It's such a great song for us. And we're just so happy it touched the world. So.
Yeah. And every time I don't know about men, but I know every time every woman I know sings it, it's like rooted in something really deep. Okay, how does it feel to be together again on stage in front of millions of people?
It's so magical.
Amazing. It's amazing. A lot of people said that, you know, we wouldn't do it or how could we do it after our solo success, but we're friends first, we're sisters, and we love each other, we're loyal. I mean, Destiny, I could just say...
You know what? I will have to say this, that you are women of your word, because when you were on here several years ago and saying you were going to, I said, that is not going to happen. Nobody really believed that it would happen. People always say they will and then they don't. But you always knew that you would.
Yes.
Yeah, because?
Because we're friends.
Friends first.
Definitely. I think that's... We grew up together. And, you know, we've been in this group since we were 9 years old.
Wow.
So, since over half of our lives.
Yeah.
And we've shared our best memories and moments and some of our hardest moments. And, you know, that forces you to get so close that you can't explain it to people. Yeah. And it was so important for me for us to maintain our friendship.
Really?
Despite the solo success. And hopefully we can set an example for other groups, especially female groups, that it's beautiful to support each other and to be secure and to be happy for each other. And it's great when you can have that individual success but still be woman enough and love each other enough to come back and do projects together.
Really special. It's really special. So what did you miss most about... I'm just honored that somebody kept their word. I feel like that never happens. That never happens. So what did you miss most about being with each other?
Everything. Yeah.
Everything?
From the studio time, the first 3 days that we were recording this new record, which will be on November 16th.
In the stores tomorrow, yes.
It was just amazing. The first 3 days, we were just yapping off at the mouth, just talking. And we recorded all of our conversations. And we just caught up, you know, with the different things that we went through, you know, while, you know, being away from...
Like getting engaged.
Yeah.
You got caught up?
Yeah.
But okay, so when you're out there on the stage by yourself, I mean, that's got to feel pretty good, too. With the fan blowing in your hair and all that. I said that people are like, every woman needs a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also feels good, doesn't it?
It does. It feels
Because this has been an amazing year for you.
Yeah, it feels good because sometimes you need that time to get to know yourself and to challenge yourself. And I know when you're in a group, you depend so much on each other that, you know, sometimes you need to say, I can do this, and know your strengths and know what you need to work on and know what you need to, you know, learn. And I think all of us did that, and we've matured so much vocally and just, you know, knowing who we are now. Because being in a group, you share the same likes and food and everything because you're with each other all the time.
What did you learn being apart, though, Michelle? What did you learn?
Wow, I learned that being apart, that I felt like I could do anything. The confidence just came, and just being thrust into certain things by yourself, you have to grow. And sometimes it's good when you're separated that you have that time to grow.
Did you also realize how good you had it together, too?
Yeah, because sometimes you get on stage by yourself and you're like, hey, I just forgot a word. You know? And then you're like, okay, I don't have the girls. Okay. Then you want to ask one of the dancers, but you know good and well they don't know.
They don't know.
The words. So you just have to really, you know, depend on yourself. I think you have that time to focus on what you need to pull up. And when you do that, when you come back together, you have so many more.
Okay, was there ever any doubt for you all? I mean, Beyonce was saying no because you guys were friends, you all already knew it, but when you're being so successful on your own, I mean, why do you have to all come back together?
nothing like it.
Right.
I mean, the energy, you know, that you have when it's your sisters on stage with you, you know, you do what you love. It's just something that it had been foolish, you know,
not to.
I mean, the fans, we always promise the fans. That's how we got to where we are, too, you know. God is love, first and foremost.
And do you feel differently together now than you did before?
I do, because, I mean, we're women now, and I think we all bring something different to the group. And I think, as far as just being the vocal producer of the record, I was so excited because Kelly and Michelle have grown so much, and it was so important that everyone heard all of their voices. And on this album, you hear all of us. And it's just more interesting because it's 3 different people that come together, so it adds more layers.
So 3 years did that?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Well, coming up, Destiny's Child. They have a new album that's out tomorrow, November 16th. It's going to be in the stores. You can get it tomorrow. That's very smart. They have it available. It's called Destiny Fulfilled. When we come back, they will fulfill a little destiny for us, singing their brand new smash hit, Lose My Breath.